And we believe that behind the scenes, there's fierce lobbying taking place. We do believe that the financial services lobby is particularly strong and has the ear, especially after the crisis in 08, 09, has the ear of a lot of politicians. And so we believe that the tax that they're trying to enact here would really harm the evolution of DeFi, decentralized finance, which is based primarily on the Ethereum network, as opposed to Bitcoin. Now, we're not happy about this at all. In fact, we worry that our legislators could, with an act like this, chase away technology from our shores. Already, the US has a terrible reputation in terms of regulation around crypto assets, partly because there are so many regulators and they don't agree with one another on even what these crypto assets are. We believe they're a new asset class, but I think our regulators have been trying to put them into an existing asset class and treat them accordingly. We are hoping that they will be getting a lot of pushback. In fact, we are hearing they're getting a lot of pushback with voicemail. Who uses voicemail anymore? But voicemail apparently for many policymakers full. It's activated a lot of the crypto community and a lot of the innovation community, because we don't want to chase innovation away from our shores. And I think that if we were to frame this and say, and I'll quote John Lilly, who was on our brainstorm today, if we were to frame this and say, this would be a lot like regulating and taxing the internet in the early 90s.
I'm on a blockchain with it, and my blockchain monkeys full of octane in them. You know the vibe, plus we shredded than a motherfucker. Crash monkeys. Crash monkeys. Go, 100 of the 8s, gorillas in a mess. All these bad rules all over my shit.
What is going on, blockchain monkeys? Eagle here, like to thank you for coming to my jungle. And first of all, I'm no financial advisor whatsoever, nor am I professional in blockchain technology. But there is one thing that I absolutely will do, and that's give my opinion. So today, short video today, but I needed to go over this tax bill situation. It has been all over the news, and I thought that was a great piece by Kathy Wood explaining the ramifications of that on this industry. And another thing too, you're going to want to see this one tweet before we get to the article. This is coming in from Stephen Huber. Take a look. He says, looking at, hold on real quick. It says, look at the bitching of the SEC. They're overwhelmed, completely overwhelmed. Check this statement out. It says, third, Ripple has financial resources necessary to undertake the search requested by the SEC, which may cost several $100,000. Why is cost of any, any thought to you? And you guys are the SEC. This just goes to show you how huge this is on the system. Not only did Ripple raise over $1.4 billion as a result of the conduct at issue, but Ripple continues to raise $150 million a quarter from XRP. Come on with it. Let's go. Okay, so I wanted to get to this article real quick before we got to Ted Cruz. That's a senator from Texas speaking on the amendment. Okay, we have here, this is coming in yesterday. Unchanged crypto tax bill will be put into vote on Tuesday, which is today. Senate talks regarding the controversial crypto provisions in the U.S. infrastructure bill will have ended without any amendments, suggesting the original bill will be voted on come Tuesday. Okay, down here it says the provisions aim to raise $28 billion for infrastructure funding through expanded digital asset taxation and will impose broad third-party reporting requirements on any crypto firm deemed to be a broker. And this is where all the trouble lies. So I have a piece coming in hot from Ted Cruz that I think hits it right on the nail. Shout out to 3T Warriors over there. He had showed this video today. I wanted to share it with you guys. Take a look.
Mr. President, unfortunately, we just saw the senator from Vermont object to a compromise solution negotiated by Senator Toomey and Senator Lummis that would have mitigated some of the harm from the devastating new regulations on cryptocurrency in this so-called infrastructure bill. Because the senator from Vermont raised that objection, the status quo right now is these new regulations are going into effect and billions of dollars of value are going to be destroyed. Right now today, about 106 million people are using cryptocurrencies around the world, according to at least one recent report. The average annual income in the United States for a blockchain developer is $136,000. That represents a steady career, a good income for someone to own a home, to raise a family, to live a good and comfortable life. And Texas is helping lead the way. Texas is taking the lead this past year as a major hub for cryptocurrency business and is even being hailed as the cryptocurrency capital. But all of this is under threat. Regulatory uncertainty is the number one barrier to blockchain adoption, according to 48% of respondents in a recent report. And they're right to be worried. The current bill widens the definition of broker. Those who would have to collect information on cryptocurrency consumers and report this information to the IRS. It would force every single participant in the cryptocurrency structure to operate as a financial institution, which would mean they would have to provide consumer information to the IRS, even if they don't have access to that information.
And this is where the problem lies, and this what needs to be nailed home. Shout out to everybody in the community that's pushing to make a difference.
This overly broad definition of the word broker will block rapid innovation in cryptocurrencies, and it will endanger the privacy of many Americans in cryptocurrencies. This is wrong. So I applaud my colleagues for trying to find an incremental approach. Unfortunately, because the senator from Vermont objected, that incremental approach hasn't been adopted. So let's exercise a brief, shining moment of common sense. And let's recognize, if we gathered all 100 senators in this chamber and asked them to stand up and articulate 2 sentences defining what in the hell a cryptocurrency is.
Hello!
That you would not get greater than 5 who could answer that question. Given that reality, the barest exercise of prudence would say we shouldn't regulate something we don't yet understand. We should actually take the time to try to understand it. We should hold some hearings. We should consider the consequences. We shouldn't destroy people's lives and livelihoods from complete ignorance. My amendment's very simple. Doesn't add anything new to this bill. It just strikes these provisions. It says, look, let's not do this till we know what we're talking about. Let's be cautious. Let's be reasonable. Let's not be the #1 economic developer for the Communist Party of China by sending cryptocurrencies overseas to our competitors because we've made it impossible for them to succeed here.
Blockchain monkeys, how are you, my friend?
What's going on, my brother, man?
It is great to see you, man.
You don't have to be rich to be taking advantage of this. This was the beginning of the greatest transformation of wealth the world has ever fucking seen since World War II.
Blockchain, blockchain. We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's the OT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. Blockchain, blockchain. We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's the OT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. First we research, then we research that research. Throw it on a nano ledger, pull that heat first. We used to fun and the Twitter beef, cause it's the standard in this bitch. XRP, I went to YouTube University, cause it's the standard in this bitch. XRP. I went to YouTube University, and now they mocking me with no degree. We saying by the swift, keep it walking. Respect your elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking.